Today I'm going to paint the Super Skrull from Marvel Zombies using some good old speed paint. And this video is brought to you by Boutique FDB and Multizone. Welcome back, miniature painting fans. I'm Rob the Miniature Painter, and today, like I said, we're painting the Super Skrull from Marvel Zombies, which we gave the zombie version a matte black primer with a zenithal highlight, and the other one we gave a matte gray primer with a white zenithal highlight for the hero version. We're starting off with the skin here on the hero version with some forest sprite. A nice bright green really works well with the Super Skrull here. It's going to be a super fast paint job, super quick, and you can get these two painted in no time and ready for the table. What I'm doing now with the zombie version is actually using Charming Chartreuse. This is one that has been used for orcs in the past. People like this one for that, but I found that this one would give him more of a zombie-like flesh, more like rotten kind of thing. But I will have my special flesh come in later on to highlight even more the zombie version of the Super Skrull. Hey, if you are new to the channel, welcome. Hit that like button if you like these videos, and if you want to see more, comment down below. Have you checked out all the other Marvel Zombies? And again, I've been painting this game for almost over 2 years now, and I think I finally hit over half the box. It's ridiculous the amount of miniatures that are in this complete all-in Kickstarter. It is nuts. Yeah, so like I said, though, there was a little bit more skin showing up on the zombie version, so it took a little bit more time to make sure I was getting the right spots. And now, I don't know if you remember when I painted Thing from the Fantastic Four series, I used the Sand Golem, I believe also on the hero version. I'm thinking the Super Skrull here is going kind of Fantastic Four-y on us here with this big hand that looks like the Thing, and then the flames that are coming out of it looks like the Human Torch part. I know that the Skrulls can transform and into anyone, or what's the word I'm looking for? Anyways, they can change their shape-shifting. There we go. They're shapeshifters. They can change into other things. So it's kind of cool if they are doing a nod to the Fantastic Four here with the Super Skrull. Even though I don't know too much about like Marvel's back history, if the Skrulls, I know they were more with the Avengers, I thought, according to like Secret Wars and all that. But anyways. So this is kind of like, I think to me, a nod towards them, the Fantastic Four, Thing, and Torch. I don't know. It could be. I could be completely wrong. I remember that other specialty skin I was talking about? Well, my Bony Matter is back to put just on top where the boils are, where the bubbles are, where the skin is bubbling up. Near the face, he's got some like more teared away flesh. So this is giving even more of a zombie look to him. You know, because sometimes you look at these two models and it's hard to tell which one's zombie, which one's not. Yeah, he's got some ripped clothing in that, but he could have been battle scarred. I mean, yes, this one's a much cleaner. Alright, for the flames, we're actually going to use two different speed paints. One, like this Zaylight Yellow here, that does a good job getting it darker orange in the recesses, which is different than a flame, and a little bit more brighter on the outside. But I wanted this flame to be different. I wanted it to be more popping, more, not to be too orange on the outside and yellow on the inside. I don't know. I thought the Zaylight Yellow would have done a good job, and I think it did. But I'm using a different speed paint when it comes to the zombie version because I want it to be a little bit more grim, a little bit more zombie-like. So, sometimes it's fun when I'm doing these two miniatures at a time. Yes, I know I usually slate a gray one miniature at a time. It is still one at a time, but, in a duo. Because I use often the same paints for both of them, so why put the paints away, take it back out again later. So as you can see now, I'm using Fire Giant Orange on this one, which is a little bit more darker orange. It's not going to be as bright. It's going to be a little bit more muted, which I think, in my opinion, is better for the zombie version here. The next color we're moving on to is a much longer one. It's the Moonlight Coral. This is the purple one. It's beautiful speed paint, by the way. And again, I love using I didn't use the Rob Chop, but I used the mid chop where I only use a light gray and then white. Like it's kind of cool how it does that, because then the white really makes speed paints pop. It makes them bright. The gray dulls it down just a little bit, makes it a little bit more cool, or warm. Cool, warm. I don't know. Look, I'm not an artist. I'm a painter. You asked me about terms. I used to say opaque. I thought that meant clear. No, it's not. It's transparent. Opaque means very thick, not see-through. Remember that? Yeah, that's me. So I am skipping ahead a little bit here. There's not much point in showing you every single piece of clothing. I mean, it's the pants and the shirt and the gloves that are purple. So I think you can figure that one out on your own. It's pretty simple. But again, as you can see here with the black underneath and the white zenithal, I'm really learning how to do the zenithal with my airbrush really well. It does a good job. It gets, you know, just enough on the top areas where the light's really going to hit. Lower down, it gets a little bit more gray, and as it blends into the black, it does become more gray, but where it's pronounced is really on the face and the top and all that, and some of the arms and all that. So then it gets a darker, like you can see on his back there, it's much darker, like as if it's in shadow, but the thing around his neck is going to be a lot brighter. So if there would have been purple up there, you would have seen a difference in that color, and that's where Speed Paints is very strong with that. So if you are considering getting into painting, I do like Speed Paints, and like I said, I have been teaching people to use all the different kinds of Army Painter paints recently. Some of them like the Speed Paint, some of them find them a little harder to work with because it's a little bit more unforgiving when you make a mistake. You have to come back with your undercoating color and fix that. As you can see now, we're working with some Grim Black. I love Grim Black on this. I'm still using the 1.0 version. I still have it, even though I've used Grim Black so much. The one paint that's starting to run low is the Bony Matter. That is starting to run a little low, and I don't even know if I have another bottle of that, so I might have to pick that up at some point. But these bottles last forever too, because you barely put any on your brush. You can put lots if you want, but I find that it coats really well and does a great job. And you know, like I said, if you're trying to get into to speed painting, go ahead. I would suggest getting a few of them, testing them out, and see what you think about them. So we're still using the Grim Black here again, but now we're using on the zombie version. So it's going the same spots around the hood part, the part around the neck here, like the collar thing, the shorts, and but this one, his glove was all black compared to the other one who had mostly purple and then just the hand part, but was black kind of thing. Was it? Yeah, I think so. Or was it? Anyways, so this one was a bit different for that. That's what the artwork was showing. Again, with the Marvel Zombies, I'm trying to stick with the artwork. Again, if you like this video, hit that like button, alright? And if you're new, welcome and subscribe. Consider it. It would be greatly appreciated. My goal of 5,000 is still there. I don't know if I'll hit it this year, but my goal is there. And there you have it, folks. The Super Skrull from Marvel Zombies is painted and ready for the table. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget to slay the gray 2 miniatures at a time.